RFK Jr. denies comments on ethnically targeted COVID-19 were anti-Semitic. This is just absolutely disgusting rhetoric from a major candidate. Oh, I get maybe not major. That might be giving him too much credit. From a candidate in the 2024 Democratic primary. Got this article from Politico here. It says Democratic presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy denied allegations of racism and anti-Semitism Saturday after he reportedly suggested COVID-19 could have been genetically engineered to reduce risks to Ashkenazi Jews and Chinese people. Kennedy, a longtime vaccine skeptic who's running a long-shot primary against Biden, said during a Tuesday night press event that COVID-19 was targeted to attack Caucasians and Black people. And he went on to say, the people who are most immune are Ashkenazi Jews and Chinese. After broad backlash to his comments, first reported by the New York Post, Kennedy took to Twitter to defend himself, calling the reporting mistaken and writing that he did not believe COVID-19 had been deliberately engineered against specific ethnicities. What? So I never ever suggested that COVID-19 virus was targeted to spare Jews. What in the world, folks? That's literally what he just said, because he says the people who are most immune are Ashkenazi Jews. So insinuating that there's some sort of engineering of the virus to attack a certain group of people, and then claiming that other groups of people are immune from this specific engineering that is happening, that is insinuating that the vaccine or that COVID-19 would be engineered to target certain people and then other people would be spared. So that's exactly what he's insinuating by saying that, oh, it's engineered to attack Caucasians and Black people, and the people who are most immune are Ashkenazi Jews and Chinese. That's exactly what you're insinuating, RFK. So crazy. It's so crazy how fast these conspiracy theories get to the anti-Semitism, because people in the right and people and white supremacists and far-right MAGA people, they love them some anti-Semitism. They love it. It gives them a group of people to demonize and to blame all of their problems on. Okay? This is just disgusting rhetoric from a major leading candidate in the 2024 election, because there's no evidence of it, no evidence that any group of people was spared. In fact, I got an article here from the Times of Israel that states, update, how COVID-19 is hitting Jewish communities around the world. And I have never heard of this website before, so I went ahead and did a media bias fact check run on it. And it says that they have very high factual reporting and they have high credibility. So that's good enough for me. High factual reporting and high credibility, you're good. So it says, JTA, the impact of the coronavirus on the Jewish world is a study in contrasts. In Israel, where the death toll as of Friday morning was 266, and this is from May 15th, 2020. So a bit dated of information here, but bear with me. It says 266 dead people in Israel. School has resumed, but in many large Jewish communities worldwide, the coronavirus is still wreaking a terrible toll. Among the 8 million Jews living in diaspora, more than Israel's 6.7 million, but less than its overall population of 9.2 million, the death tolls is in the thousands and climbing. I mean, what the heck? Thousands and thousands of people, of Jewish people contracting COVID-19 in the early days. It seems like if it was engineered to spare the Jews, they didn't engineer it very good. And here's another one. RFK talks about how the Chinese people are being spared from COVID, or it was engineered to spare them. And from Time, it says here, China's true COVID death tolls estimated to be in the hundreds of thousands. This is from January 16th of this year. The nearly 60,000 COVID-related deaths China reported for the first 5 weeks of its current outbreak, the largest the world has ever seen, may underestimate the true toll of hundreds of thousands of fatalities, experts said. China's abrupt pivot from zero COVID in early December unleashed a surge of Omicron infections and led to 59,938 virus-related deaths in the nation's hospitals through January 12th. The National Health Commission disclosed this weekend. So 60,000 deaths. If the virus is being engineered to spare Jews and Chinese people, they did not do a very good job engineering it. And there's no evidence that any group of people is less susceptible or more susceptible to get COVID than any other group of people, okay? It's just nonsense. And I can't believe that RFK Jr. would have the audacity to say what he said. It's crazy. Yeah, no one's been spared. No one's been spared, and COVID continues to be a terrible, terrible disease that we need to figure out how to deal with as a population.